Here the point of P x1 y1 lies outside on or inside the parabola y square is equal to 4ax according as y1 square minus 4ax1 greater than or equal or less than 0. Just replace y by y1 and x by x1 here. Then take 4ax1 left side here. My y1 square minus 4ax1. If this term, this value is greater than 0, then the point P lies outside the parabola. Outside the parabola. Suppose this value is equal to 0, then the point P lies on the parabola. And this value is less than 0, then the point P lies inside the parabola. Therefore, if this value greater than 0, point P lies outside the parabola. If this value is equal to 0, then the point P lies on the parabola. If this value is less than 0, then point P lies inside the parabola. So you know the line y is equal to mx plus c touches the parabola y square is equal to 4ax here. Touches means tangent here. Tangent to this parabola. If this condition satisfied here, we already proved this theorem. If this condition satisfied, then only this line tangent to this parabola. Tangent means touches the parabola. Therefore, the line y is equal to mx plus c does not intersect or touches or intersect a parabola y square is equal to 4x according as c greater than a by m, c is equal to a by m, c is less than a upon m here. Means if c greater than a upon m, then line does not touch here. The line does not touch. If c is equal to a upon m, then the line touches the parabola, means tangent to the parabola. If c is less than a divided by m, then the line cut the parabola. Here line does not touch the parabola. Here line touch the parabola and line cut the parabola according as c greater than a by m, c is equal to a by m, or c less than a upon m here. If the normal at the point of P 81 square comma to 81 meets the parabola y square is equal to 4x again at 82 square comma to 82, then the relation is t2 is equal to minus t1 minus of 2 divided by t1 here. Here this is a tangent here. Tangent at this point here, it's a coordinate 81 square comma to 81. Then this is the normal here. Consider this point as a Q here. PQ is a normal. Normal always perpendicular to the tangent here. This normal meet again a parabola at this point here. It's a coordinate 82 square comma to 82. Coordinate of point Q is this one here. Then the relation between T1 and T2 is this one here. Means if this condition satisfied, then again this normal meets the parabola at this point here, 82 square comma to 82 here. This is a tangent, then this is a normal at the point P. Then this normal again meets the parabola at this point here. If this condition satisfied here, T2 is equal to minus of T1 minus of 2 minus 2 upon T1 here. It is a relation between T1 and T2 here. The equation of the chord at the parabola y square is equal to 4x bisected at the point x1 y1 is given by t is equal to s1 here. It is just like a formula here. where t is a y1 minus 2a into x plus x1 means equation of tangent, equation of tangent means replacing y square by y1 here and xy x plus x1 divided by 2. Take left side here, we get this result. Similarly, s1 means replacing y by y1 here, so y1 square, replacing x by x1 4ax1 here. Take left side here, y1 square minus 4ax1. So this is t and this is s1. If you take t is equal to s1, then you will get the equation of this chord here. This is a chord bisected at the x1 y1 means this is a midpoint of PQ here. Okay, bisected at this point means midpoint of PQ. The equation of this chord bisected at x1 y1 is given by t is equal to s1, where t is this and s1 is this here. So next equation of the chord joining the points P and Q is given by y minus 281 is equal to 2 upon t1 plus t2 into bracket x minus 81 square here. You just use this formula, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus of x1 here. Here this is x1 y1 and it is x2 y2 here. So y minus y1 means 281 here. M means 282 minus 281 divided by 82 square minus 81 square means y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So simplify, we get this result here. This is slope m here. X minus x1 is this here, 81 square. So this is the equation of the chord joining the 2 points P and Q. And if we simplify that equation, we get the equation like this here. So this is also equation of the chord joining the points P and Q here. If the chord joining the points P and Q on the parabola passing through its focus a comma 0 here, means it is called focal chord satisfying the equation, this equation here, y into t1 plus t2 is equal to 2x plus 2a into t1 t2 means put this y value 0 into this term becomes 0. It is 0 is equal to x is a here, therefore 2a plus 2a into t1 t2 here. So simplify this equation, we get t1 t2 is equal to minus 1 here. Therefore the focal chord passing through these 2 points here, these are end points of the focal chord here, then this condition satisfied here. T1 t2 is equal to minus 1 or t2 is equal to minus 1 upon t1 here. Okay, here it is only chord here, not focal chord, because it is not passing through focus. And this is the chord passing through focus here. Yes, it is called focal chord. Coordinate of P and Q, these are the P and Q coordinates here. Then the focal chord passing to the focus a comma 0, then this equation satisfied here, we get this equation. Therefore the condition for focal chord is t1 t2 is equal to minus 1 here, or t2 is equal to minus 1 upon t1 here. And length is the focal chord here. One end is 81 square comma 281, the other end 82 square comma 282. That is the length is given by a into t2 minus t1 whole square. In this diagram here, just observe PQ and PR with the tangents here. PQ and PR tangents to the parabola y square is equal to 4x drawn from external point x1 y1, drawn from any external point x1 y1, then the QR, this line QR, point Q and R, just join it here. Then the line QR is called a chord of coordinate of the parabola y square is equal to 4x. The chord of contact of the tangents drawn from the point x1 y1 to the parabola y square equal to 4ax is t is equal to 0. Means equation of this chord of contact here is given by t is equal to 0, where t is y minus y1 minus y into y1 minus 2a into x plus x1 here. This is not here. So equate to this with 0 here. We get equation of this chord of contact here. So here Q and R are the points here. So that PQ is a tangent to the parabola at the point Q. PR is a tangent to the same parabola at the point R here. If we join point Q and R, then that line is called a chord of contact of the tangents here. That equation is given by t is equal to 0, where t is this here. So here the combined equation of a pair of tangents drawn from a point to a parabola is s dash equal to t square, where s is y square minus 4ax, s dash y1 square minus 4ax1, and t y1 minus 2 into x plus x1 here. So this is a point here. PQ is one tangent, PR is the other tangent here. So combined equation of these two tangents here. Combined equation of these two tangents is given by s dash equal to d square, where s is this here, s dash is this one, and t is this one here. Okay. So use these three results here and simplify. We get a combined equation of these two tangents here. So the next point here, the point of intersection of two tangents at x1 y1 and x2 y2 on y square equal to 4x is minus root x1 x2 comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2x. So x1 y1 and x2 y2, these are the 2 points on the parabola. Then PR is a tangent at the point of P. QR also tangent at the point of Q here. Both tangents meet at the point R. Coordinate of this point of intersection is this here, minus root of x1 x2 into comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2 here. It gives the point of intersection of two tangents at the points P and Q here. The equation of a common tangent to y square equal to 4x and x square is equal to 4ay is x plus y plus a is equal to 0. So there are two parabolas here. Equation of this parabola is y square is equal to 4x. Equation of this parabola is x square is equal to 4ay. Then this is the common tangent here. This line is a common tangent to both parabolas here. The equation of this common tangent is x plus y plus a is equal to 0. The length of the side of an equilateral triangle inscribed in the parabola y square equal to 4x is 8a root 3. So one angular point is at the vertex here. So here AOB is an equilateral triangle here. All sides are equal. So one vertex must be means one point must be the vertex of the parabola here. So length of the side of an equilateral triangle inscribed in the parabola y square equal to 4x is 8a root 3. One angular point is at the vertex here. One angular point is at the vertex. Therefore this equilateral triangle here, each side is 8 into root 3.